Well, hello. Welcome back to the Hotel Orloff, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Friday night. First, I'd like to start off with an apology. It is really bad manners, in my opinion, to do a live stream when a friend of yours is doing a live stream. And Friday night is Horror Mike night. He's got that time slot down, and I'm not trying to compete with him. If you could stumble on this show, go watch Horror Mike first, then watch this show in a just watch it later, because that is bad manners. But I really was eager to get on live and talk to Kevin Johnson, the owner and proprietor of the historic Mesa, Arizona's famous Gotham City Comics, which is an amazing toy store, magic store, monster toy model kit store. Anyway, he just apparently made this is just water, by the way. So cheers. Trying to lose weight, drinking water. Oh, Gotham City Comics says I'm here, so I got to get the invitation. He just bought a big bunch of, he'll tell you, but a bunch of Flintstones, Jetsons, Scooby-Doo kind of stuff. So I'm eager to see that. So I will watch Horror Mike later, and you will watch Horror Mike now. So go watch that channel. And the dog is trying to get my water. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Drew there. Like, why can't I have the water? This water is not fit for man or beast. We have one viewer, which is probably Gotham City Comics. So I put the link in the chat. See there? I'm here. And there's the link. Any of the rest of you want to come on, and I guess you could. Tomorrow I'm thinking of doing a live stream in honor of having 600 subscribers, and that's, of course, all due to Todd E. Walnuts, who encouraged his viewers to subscribe, so that was a wonderful charitable act. Okay, Gotham City Comics. Kevin, what did you get here? Let's take a look.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I was just over watching Horror Mike.
I know, I was just apologizing for going on live against Horror Mike. I was telling everyone to go watch him, and then come back to me, because it's bad manners, in my opinion, to do.
And I was watching. I've been watching Graphic Man's video. It's pretty long. It's he had a tour of somebody's collection.
Yeah, that's his friend. He's done 2 videos before, which you ought to watch. This guy's amazing.
I've seen him. I've seen all his videos. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that it was there, and I put it in my to watch list. So is this the oldest comic you got here?
This one, and there's an old Jetsons.
Now, is all of this for sale, or some of this is going into your personal collection?
I'm putting that. I think I showed you a picture on Instagram.
Yeah, but they haven't seen it. And we have 2 viewers now. That's amazing.
Remember, I've always showed you guys this one.
Yep.
And I've had this one for a while. And then when they called and said, I got some Flintstone stuff I'm going to show you. And I said, cool. I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't it be cool if he had a bagged Fred to go with my Barney?
Yeah. What kid keeps them in the bag? That looks like it came from the same collection.
This one's different though. Check this one. It has it says starring Fred, and then it has some stuff down here. This one didn't say starring Barney.
Huh.
But it had the same other markings on the bottom.
Product of Hong Kong. Yeah, everything was made in Hong Kong and Taiwan when I was a kid. Now it's all China.
Well, check this one out. I think this one's even more mint. Look at this. It has this thing still up here.
Oh yeah. Wow.
This one didn't have it, so maybe it's never been opened.
What was the origin of this collection? From a storage locker purchase?
Yeah, these guys bought a storage locker, and they buy it for like the furniture and appliances.
Oh, so this was just shit stuff they just didn't know what to do with, so they brought it into you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Fred is the only thing you're keeping?
Yeah. What year is this? 65.
Oh, that's my birth year. Cool. Yeah, I was hoping when you said Flintstones, I was thinking maybe you had a complete run of Gold Key and you'd have some with the gruesomes on the cover, or
no, those guys
are Frankenstein on the cover. What's that?
I wish I had some with those guys on the cover. I
Yeah,
was telling you
the other
they had a
characters I like
poster.
are Pebbles and Bam Bam, and what was the other thing? Man, when he was a secret agent in that movie, The Man Called Flintstone, there was an evil femme fatale. I thought she was a really cool character. Stone Age spies.
They had a poster with the Gruesomes on it, but they were in the background.
Even so you didn't get that, huh?
No, it was a big poster too. Like it had a wooden frame around but no glass.
Oh wow, that would have been something I would have liked.
But they were playing golf, and then Gruesomes were way in the background.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen a. You don't really see the Flintstones little big books.
No, you don't.
This
Do
one's
you have
pretty
any
good.
idea? Have you priced any of it? Like what this would go for?
No, I don't think there's very much. This one's in
Yeah,
nice shape though. Maybe it's
yeah,
newer.
I might be interested in those two things. Lead Paint says, "Hey, what's shaking?" Lead Paint. Kevin at Gotham City Comics in Mesa has gotten in some Flintstones, Jetsons, and Scooby-Doo stuff, and I was so eager that I did a rude thing. And
Oh look,
what does that say? Vote for my. Oh, that's cool. It's got little stickers from Trick. Vote for my friend the Tricks Rabbit. Do you know what that is?
please
Please
ask
ask.
your friend.
There was a commercial or a comic book thing where maybe it was on a TV commercial, and you were supposed to vote. I guess it was probably in '68 when the presidential election was happening. Kids were supposed to vote whether or not the Tricks Rabbit should be able to eat the tricks, because they always got taken away from them at the end of the commercial because tricks was really for kids. So you could vote and let the rabbit get tricks, and that's what that is. So that some idiots would think that devalues the book. To me, that makes it more valuable
Yeah.
because it's from that time period and shows
Did
that.
the rabbit get to eat the tricks?
I kind of don't think so, because by the time I was watching those commercials in the 70s, he still wasn't eating them. Maybe he had one commercial. We need someone that's a little bit more of a baby boomer than me. I was born the year after the baby boomers. So, yeah, that one's a little bit rough condition. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's not.
Hanna-Barbera stuff went to Charlton Comics from Gold Key in the very late 60s or around 1970. I don't know when. What's the price on that comic? Like 15 cents, 20 cents?
25.
25. Okay, so it's mid 70s. Yeah. I'm not sure why Hanna-Barbera flipped over to, no offense to Charlton, but an inferior, kind of an inferior company. Lead Paint, who is more, he was more of an authority than me, says they did the tricks vote in '68, then again in 1980, I think. Okay, that's when Reagan won.
So
So
did he get
cool.
the tricks or no?
Lead Paint, did he get the tricks? We could probably do a quick Google search and find that out, but
They should have at least let him eat, tricks at least one time.
yeah. So what is the significance of the Flash facsimile coming out next week? Why that issue? It's the first appearance of somebody.
Probably whoever's on the cover.
Oh, okay. That Jetsons look cool, but did it have a super rolled spine? I couldn't tell.
No, the spine's fine. It's this nasty stain.
Ugh. It's like they put a pizza down on top of it.
Yeah.
I hope they weren't
At least
changing a
it's
baby
dry.
on top of it.
It's dry. It's it's not going to go off onto something else.
In 1968, apparently he did get to eat the tricks. No idea about 1980.
64 September.
Yeah, that's a shame about the stain.
It's all right. I could still read it. guy's cool.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the other. Those are the other characters, Mr. and Mrs. J. Evil Scientist. They were another monster couple.
Do they have any covers on this Jetson run?
Well, they were really not out of the Jetsons. They were out of I think what Drooper and Snooper or something other I forget, or some other. Oh, look at that one.
Oh, this comic, it looks new. It looks new.
Yeah, what's it say at the top there?
The
Is that
new
a
comic.
Charlton?
92.
Oh, 92. Oh, okay. What's the company that put it out?
It said Harvey on the front.
Oh, Harvey. Oh, okay. Hey, could you put the Harvey one? I'd be interested in that. Harvey had Hanna-Barbera for just a short while.
This is what most of the collection of comics was, the Scooby-Doo Apocalypse.
Oh, the DC Scooby stuff.
The
Okay.
full run, 1 through 36, which is valuable. It's about it's a few $100s for this run.
Yeah, that's a pretty.
I have a customer that was looking for it.
Yeah, that's pretty weird what DC did with Hanna-Barbera. What was interesting was Wacky Races. They did it like a Mad Max kind of version.
This guy that draws the interiors for this book just popped in the other day.
Oh, and he did that?
And he said, I was unboxing my shipment, and this was the new book. And he's like, I'll sign them all for you if you want me to. So he signed them all and doodled on them.
Wow.
So the customer will be happy that belongs to you. You give it to him real quick.
Oh, that's in his hold pile, and you got it signed for him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Artist signed and remarked it for you.
People make
cool, huh?
the place. I think that's really what it is.
That's the birthday. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. My birthday was just the other day. Remember you saying that last time? Yeah. What's your number? Oh, yeah.
Ed Payne says he's never read any of the DC Scooby-Doo comics. He wonders if they're any good.
Well, it's a dark twist on it.
Yeah, I've got a few of them, but I don't have all of them, so I haven't really tried to read it yet. But the Wacky Races, I mean, they all look kind of interesting and weird, but apparently it was not a successful deal, and they didn't keep going.
We have the full run of the DC Flintstones too.
Oh, okay.
Look at, they're pulling down the statue.
Oh yeah, it's Antifa.
I heard they're going to pull down a George Washington statue. I heard.
Yeah, figures.
And Columbus.
Yeah, well, they'll do what they can get away with.
I found out who gave me this.
Yeah, you were telling me an old employee or coworker.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. They have to be crazy low print runs. I'm not sure if they were or not. It seemed like they were everywhere. Wasn't that during New 52? I don't know.
The Scooby Apocalypse was everywhere. It was Jim Lee Designs.
Oh, okay.
And it was, I think they even reprinted it for a Halloween giveaway.
So those are all the comics you got?
Oh, no, I think there's more. Look, I dressed up my Crypt Keeper as the Creep.
Oh, okay.
I put a mask on him.
Oh, all right.
I put masks on everybody. Because that's Frankenstein. I put a mask on him.
Okay, so is that? Oh, you haven't premiered your new Monster Corner that you've. Oh wow! What? How much is that?
$20.
Could you put that in my pile? All right. Along with the Big Little Book and the 65 Flintstones and the Harvey Flintstones. Unless you're keeping some of those for your collection.
No,
I don't want to be presumptuous.
no. Here, let me go back over here. All right. You want this Harvey comic?
Yeah. Let me see what the front looks like again. Yeah. Harvey is generally, even though that's late Harvey, it looks almost like Charlton art, though. I wonder if they're reprinting Charlton art.
Oh, they give him a black tie.
What is it normally?
I thought it was different than that.
Man,
Blue.
Blue, okay, yeah. Maybe that's his formal look.
She looks different too.
Yeah, because she's this black outfit on. Yeah, that's not really a good Harvey time period. But what does the logo look like at the top? Okay, yeah. I don't know if that's the Harvey ones or more. Those I think are kind of hard to find. The Harvey Hanna-Barbera stuff. The Jetsons one, yeah, that one I'd like, that white cover one, but I would keep Micah in mind for the Jetsons one, although he might not like the stain. I'd get it if it didn't have the stain, but Micah loves Jetsons comics just like I do. So anyway, so
All right.
what other kind of stuff did you get? Oh, wow, look at that. Lead Paint says they have a Casper line of Halloween makeup kits in Walgreens. And there's no Walgreens near here either. 77. Okay. That's pretty neat. That would look good on your wall.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd sell that if I were you. Okay, that's cool.
No. I'm keeping these.
Yeah.
The record, I don't care about. Maybe I'll listen to it.
Yeah,
This
it's a
was
little
cool.
late period. Oh, look at that. They got a whole book about it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a cool book.
Yeah.
He actually had that. I didn't take it. He had a lot of dirty plush.
Dirty. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Like it had stains and stuff all over it.
Yeah, when
So
something belonged to a little kid and it has stains on it, it's
when I saw that, I thought it was old, but it's a 1990.
Yeah, the 60s Bam Bam was a lot cooler looking. It wasn't a plush, it was made out of plastic.
Here's the one I have. Right?
Yeah.
Said it was worth $50.
Oh, 1970, I would have thought earlier. What did it say the Pebbles doll was worth? The back, a few pages back, the real one from the 60s. I thought mine was lost for months, and then I finally found it. It was on the left side of the book.
This one?
Yeah.
It's saying 165, but this is an old book.
Yeah. Well,
this book's probably 90s. That was cool. That's pretty cool. Wonder if they did we ever determine if that model was ever made?
Those models were made. Yes, I've seen pictures of them.
It's got to be in here.
They'll definitely be in there. And also,
There it is.
Oh no, that's not the model. That's
This is fabric.
that's like a moving robotic. I think it's battery operated thing. That's a very early one, 1962. That's one of the first things they did. See, the price is
740.
See if they have this. Let me give myself the camera for just a second. See if they have the Flintstones stand-up dolls. Did you see that in the book?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. It's probably not super valuable.
I have this. I have the Pebbles one. The,
Yeah, that's a pretty famous thing. I've seen that a lot.
this?
No, the Fred Flintstone one is, you see that a lot, or I used to see that a lot in antique stores, but I mean, the Flintstones was a huge phenomenon, and it I don't know if a lot of people know
Oh,
this.
he had that plate, and I didn't even want it.
Really? How
Yeah.
much is it?
It said Denny's on it. It's $20.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
usually don't like plates, you know.
yeah,
Everybody
it's
tries selling those damn Star Trek plates all the time.
yeah. Well, the Flintstones was a primetime TV show like The Simpsons. A lot of people don't know that. They think it was a Saturday morning cartoon, but it was originally watched just as much by adults as kids.
Yeah.
I know you
Oh,
know
I have
that.
I have this.
You have that?
Now I know what it is. It's a fruit snack container.
From the 90s.
Right here.
Oh, it's pretty big.
Oh yeah, it's like almost life size head. I was wondering because it opens up, his hair comes off, and it's like I know it wasn't a cookie jar. It's too light.
What is that? Pebbles right next to it? Is that like a soaky kind of thing?
No, that's what I was just showing you. You must have missed it. It's in the book.
I don't know why I looked away. Maybe the dog distracted me.
Yeah, they had the Bam Bam one in the book.
How much is that? An expensive collectible? The Pebbles
In here,
there.
the Bam Bam was, I think it said 35 or something.
Oh, okay.
There, right here.
Okay.
Oh, 45.
Is that a soaky?
It's a bubble bath container, yeah.
Bubble bath, okay. Purex, okay. So
Yeah,
it's a soaky imitator.
On the bottom, it says made in, I think Canada, I want to say.
Oh. Someone named the name changes, says Orloff. I wonder who that person could be. Someone who's changed their name. He says Canada, eh? That's even worse than Hong Kong.
I think it said that on the bottom.
Yeah. That's
Didn't have a year. Didn't have a year on it. It has a year. I'm sure it has the year right here, though. What's that?
Seems like, isn't there one where Fred Flintstone's playing a drum set?
Well, they didn't put the year in here either.
I would go out on a limb and guess about 66, 67. I don't. That's just me guessing.
We're looking for the standees. Is that what they're called?
The what?
The thing that you have?
Oh, it's stand-up dolls, and it's in a little briefcase, rectangular briefcase. It's. I don't even remember where I got it.
Yeah, that I passed on it.
Oh yeah, the one up above it would have been cooler. That car.
The new car I passed on it says it's worth $50.
Oh, that's probably from a cereal box. That one. That might be a book you need to keep for your store.
Yeah. Let's need a shooting gallery.
It's like, why exactly do you want to shoot your friends from the cartoon? It never makes sense. Like they have punching bags of Yogi Bear and Deputy Dog. Why do you want to get your aggression out on the friends that entertain you?
I'll have to look better.
Oh, don't worry about it. If you're looking up for that one thing, no. What else do you got? I don't want to keep you too long because you got to run soon, right?
Yeah. Oh, he saved this ad from Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, this guy was nuts, but the guy that saved these is not the person that came into the store. It's someone that preyed on this guy, right?
Exactly.
So this is a guy that loved Flintstones. If he's still around.
All right, I got the.
Oh yeah, that would be. That's a cassette.
Yeah.
I just don't like stuff after say early 70s. As far as the way I collect.
I like cassettes, but I don't like when my tape players eat them.
Yeah, that was a problem with cassette decks.
This is newer. McFarlane.
Yeah, but if you took it out of that ugly package, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think these are kind of pricey.
Yeah.
I used to have this one. This one's cool.
Yeah, that would be a good one to have.
That one's probably pricey.
The name changes says I got that toy. I wonder who the name changes is. It's got me curious.
Yeah, this is the.
If that Pebbles is missing some paint, is that the deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Let's get a magic marker. You could fill that right in.
Lego set.
Lego set. And that's a pretty pricey one, you're saying?
Like $75.
Oh, okay, good.
There's a Jetsons lunchbox.
Yeah.
I didn't open it.
Yeah, make sure there's not more cool stuff inside of it. Got a thermos.
Nothing in the thermos.
Yeah, that's when they made lunchboxes out of plastic because kids would use them as weapons, the metal ones.
This one must be for a girl, huh? It's got a.
Yeah, I don't think most guys would carry that to school.
Like a purse.
Yeah. Lunchboxes went out of style at a certain point. I'm not sure when, but.
I just sold one of these recently.
Is that the Back to the Future car?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people nostalgic for all that stuff.
And JP patches.
Oh, hey, how much is that? Came in the same deal?
Yeah,
Or are you selling that?
yeah.
I would like one of those.
Look at, I got 2 of these too.
What? I'd like one of those too. So whichever one's in better shape. This collection came from Seattle because he was the children's TV show host in Seattle that ran the cartoons, and he was
Well,
actually funny.
that's where probably the collector grew up.
Yeah, I was only there during 5th grade.
I wanted it just for the rubber chicken out of there.
Oh, are you going to keep one for yourself?
I just want the rubber chicken. I don't have any attachment to this guy.
Well,
I have
if you
2
get
of
a
them.
guy from Seattle coming into your store, that could have some value. I don't
No,
know. It
These
can't be.
these don't have value. These aren't
Uh-huh.
worth. These are worth nothing.
Oh, what do you think? It was sold nationwide? It couldn't have been.
I want to say this company made some weird figures.
Oh, is this more recent? What year is on these?
It's like early 2000s,
Oh, that's
2003.
probably after the guy was already dead. Okay, so
2003.
it's being done, but it says Seattle, Washington on it.
So he was from 58 to 81, 10,000 episodes.
Yeah, they were every day. So some of them survive on YouTube. There's a Christmas episode. It's really a good show.
He's pretty good.
He's good. He's pretty much, almost Pee Wee Herman quality.
Oh,
With all his because he did the same thing as Pee Wee Herman. He had a lot of cool guests, and it was
our guy out here. We had a guy he was Wallace and Ladmo.
okay. I would recommend that you watch some JP patches on YouTube and see what you think. But that's a local Seattle kind of nostalgia thing. But add to my pile one of the JP patches figures and the air freshener, please.
You want this recipe for holiday layered salad?
No thanks.
Oh, I see what he did here. It's the Pebbles tree recipe. That's why he saved this part.
Oh my gosh.
You can make this right here. You can make this.
Okay. Well, everybody's got to have a hobby, I guess.
It's a cool sticker.
Yeah. It's from one of the
South
that
Dakota.
must have been like a replica of the Flintstones village in South Dakota. There were several roadside attractions where they would in the middle of the desert they'd build a fake Flintstones village.
This was in there too.
Okay, someone would like that. Oh my gosh, my wife took a lunch break and I missed it doing this.
You guys all set?
But okay.
I want to pause. Real quick.
All right, I'll go back to myself for a second. So anyway, I'm out of water. So I will do a show or a live stream tomorrow in honor of having 600 subscribers, which is nothing to most people, but my show is so controversial that I can't, or so horrible that I can't get many more subscribers than that. So, how are you guys doing? All 7 of you. Let's tune in Horror Mike. I really feel like crap. Cat's sick. John Goris, my cat's sick and my vet's not open until Monday. Say a prayer. Oh, I definitely will. Let's all say a prayer. My cat Pete, right after I met my wife, came in to the master bedroom, and I swear to God, Pete said, "Help me, help me." Or I'll have to ask, maybe my wife remembers it. Maybe it was just help, help. It was so scary. We took him to the vet, but it was like he talked to us. And I don't know what it was. I can't remember, but they gave him something and he got better. But it was spooky. He was actually speaking in English. And we will say, let's all say a prayer, please. Most big towns have a 24-hour pet emergency hospital. At least they had one in Arlington, Texas. And it might be a little more expensive, but you could take, because I remember we took our old Beagle in a couple of times and it was dark outside. So I would say look into that. Yeah. Gary Dave. Oh, Gary's here. Hey, Gratu. Hey, Gary, if you want to come on, I don't know what you're up to. You're probably not working if you're tuning into this show. And you're welcome to come on. I just wanted to go live because Gotham City Comics City got a bunch of Flintstones and Jetsons and Scooby-Doo collectibles in, and I wanted to see what he got. And I committed a social faux pas of going on live against Horror Mike, which I really feel crappy about. It's not good form. I mean, Saturday morning, that's Dr. Soul Rage and Shannon's time. Wednesday night, you don't go on against Micah, Graphic Man. Friday night is Horror Mike night. And let's see if he's still alive, because maybe he's not live now. Oh yeah, he's still alive with his Lovecraft show.
You might have a couple
so
of
you
books
could be
to
watching
show.
this Superior show. Okay, here's Bone Daddy.
While you're looking,
Also known as Gary Davis.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Gratu!
Hey there.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. Tired,
Oh,
but I'm surviving. Let's see what John's saying here. She's not that bad doing that drooling thing. Probably a low-level worm thing. Had cats with it before, but thanks for the concern. Yeah, well, that's a part of our family. That's people that don't look at dogs and cats as part of their family are something wrong with them. I don't know how they do that.
I mean,
okay, so turn your camera sideways, Gary.
sorry.
Give us the cinematic view.
There we go.
What have you added to your collection lately?
Oh goodness, I don't know if
You've got a lighting system going. Let's see your ceiling.
Yeah, my ceiling is. Let me turn this light out.
Is that something you got at Spirit or something?
No, actually, I got this at the thrift store. It's really cool. It's got like green stars, and then blue kind of I don't know how to describe it, like clouds.
Oh, turn it sideways.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Now there is a 6'5" tall Mars Attacks Martian at Spirit that's apparently sold out.
Really?
Are you aware of this thing with a ray gun and lights up and moves and everything?
I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah.
I was looking at the local store where mostly Spirit Halloween is, and they weren't there. So,
oh wait, hold on. Let's go to Gotham City Comics.
okay.
Look at his ceiling.
I love it,
Man.
yeah.
John Harris says looks like a brothel now. Not that I would know. Cough, cough. Wow. Well, I'm the only one that doesn't have a blue ceiling, man. I'm not cool.
We could have like a discotheque,
Yeah, the other night I was the only one that didn't have a facsimile of Detective Comics 58. I said, well, I've got one on hold at Gotham City, but I don't. Well, I'm going to come back to you, Gary. I was looking at his collection. He's got to run like pretty soon because he's closing up his store in a few minutes. So let's look at the rest of the stuff he's got.
Yeah.
Are you are you
Turn the light
closed
back.
now?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is.
Let's look at his stuff.
Well, if you got to go, that's cool.
No, we got 20 minutes.
All right.
What? Wait, was that a Soaky?
Yeah.
Little.
It's silky. It's missing a little bit of, a lot of paint, but
Oh my
it's
gosh!
still cool.
It's Pebbles.
Yeah.
I have a Bam Bam, and I don't have a Pebbles. How much you asking for that?
Let's see how much the guide says it's worth. Let's see. This is a guide from the late 90s.
Because I have a Bam Bam, but I don't have a Pebbles, and that would really work well with it.
I'll give you a good deal on it. Let me do a little research on it.
Okay.
I'll give you a good deal on it.
Okay, that sounds good.
Until then, I'm gonna put him. I'll put her by the creature.
Yeah, she's pretty. I like her.
I'll put her over here.
Oh, yeah.
Right next to the creature. How fun!
Here's the mummy.
That's one of those. That's one of those soap bubble things, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is the premiere of his new Monster Corner wall.
Oh,
There's that famous photograph of some guy in a hobby shop that in the 60s, and he had a Monster Corner, and this is starting to look just like that old black and white photograph.
yeah.
You got the big Frankie up there right by the sign. That's an exact replica of the sign in that old photo.
Nice.
You have a picture of the photo framed there so customers can see.
No, I need to get one.
Yeah, you need to print one.
I have some of those bubble wands or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, you're the first person I've seen that had one.
If you want to look,
What's that?
Somebody
if you
traded
want to look,
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I was saying someone traded me this.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay. You're keeping it?
Yeah, I don't have this one.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah.
it's nice.
That's why I asked. That's a good one. I never see that one.
I've never seen that one before.
There's a convention. You were telling me this. There's a Famous Monsters convention. Did you know James Warren's going to be at the convention?
Really?
Yeah. I forget where it's at. Probably in the East Coast.
That would be cool. I have a couple of convention magazines.
Oh, yeah.
There's the 1974 one.
Hold on. You're not on camera. Okay. Kevin, I'm going to go to Gary for a second.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. There's too much good stuff. You two are the masters. You both have me beat with all your monster stuff. Look at that.
Man, you there's the 1974 and there's the 1975.
Yeah, that's a beautiful painting on that one.
I love that the hammer hammer artwork.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
They did a great job with that.
So is that everything from the buy that you made today?
Yeah, I didn't show you any of the new stuff.
The new
Like,
what?
I didn't want to show the new comics.
Oh, the Scooby-Doo. No one wants to see that. I mean, someone might, but probably not people watching me. Not that they're bad or anything. I bought some of those from dollar bins just because they looked, but they're not in dollar bins anymore. I don't think the Scooby-Doo stuff definitely isn't.
I didn't. And then I started making a new. new little monster area back here.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Gosh, that's cool.
Is that a part of the
Outside.
store that's accessible to customers?
No, this is my break room.
Oh, okay.
Nice. You know, every work, every place should have a break room like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The U.S.
Instead
Senate.
Instead of, well, you've got this and that and taxes and benefits and all that kind of stuff. You need to have monsters.
Look, I put his hand. See how his hands out like that?
Oh, that's cool.
I got his hand out like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, give me your money.
Oh
10
yeah,
years.
that's cool.
My moon monster. I gotta print out an ad, put it up here.
John Goris says, I watch these Monster Room tours on YouTube, and it seems like the guys have just spent a small fortune on just recent things from the past 20 years. And these are old, like 40-year-old guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, but not our collections. I hope you're not talking about us. But there is a lot of new stuff that never existed back then that's actually cool. Gotham City is an awesome store, says Dr. Fibes.
Nice. What is that?
A little magic trick.
I think this is the stuff, Gary, that's not for sale. When he starts showing all this kind of stuff, it's no point in asking.
You can ask.
Well, I just never saw that before. I was wondering what it was.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I saw on Instagram someone's doing a Kickstarter. Someone's bought the rights to the Filipino Beast of Blood movies, and they're doing a comic book that actually looks like it's well drawn, and the covers look like they're old men's adventures magazines. And they're doing glasses. The monster with his, ripping his own head off. They're doing all kinds of merchandising of this amazing stuff. Tiki.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Nice.
What now?
He said
I'll
it
be
will.
right
Back. Okay. That's what he said. All right. I will go to all of us then. Again, I apologize to those of you out there for going on against Hoarder Mike. Let me see if I can show you the pictures from Instagram. It's really a rat fink thing to do, to go on live against somebody. Of course, the people that go on live against me don't ever apologize for it, but I do.
That's
Okay. How do I find that?
I have the hiccups now.
Yeah, let me give myself full screen real quick. On Instagram, it's Beast O Blood, and it's a Kickstarter. And let me show you what this guy's doing. See the real violent artwork?
Yeah.
Where, he's back from the dead and hunting for heads.
Funny.
So they've got a model kit, 16 inches tall is pretty big. They've got masks.
That's pretty big.
It's hard to believe when I actually saw these movies in a drive-in, not an original release, but I can't believe they're actually merchandising it now. But see this comic book, it looks like an old Gold Key comic, and it's censored. This is what they're doing, a Kickstarter. I think the Kickstarter starts in a few days. The 29th is what, Tuesday? Is that next Friday? That's when this Kickstarter. I've never been part of a Kickstarter. If they don't get enough money, is your money just wasted, or how does that work? Look at this comic. It's like a Soki or something.
That's cool.
Like a box of trading cards. It's a glass. It's almost like Beast of Blood was So it's like an alternate timeline where Beast of Blood was some huge phenomenon that that was merchandised.
You
So,
you know what's weird is I've never actually seen Beasts of Blood.
I'm pretty sure it's the one that had Angelique Pettyjohn in it, and these movies made in the Philippines all have John Ashley in it, right? He was like a rockabilly guy, and after he was kind of washed up because the Beatles came into the he went over to the Philippines and just lived there and made those movies, I guess the Eddie Romero movies, and he and then when Francis Ford Coppola came to the Philippines to film Apocalypse Now, he was like his point man. Here's where you can go and do all that. Anyway,
Oh,
I've got a poster. Oh, look, you can get a beach towel.
how funny.
And you can get shirts. What the heck?
That's funny.
It's
like
a glow in the dark
That's
t-shirt.
cool.
Yeah, everyone needs to go subscribe to this Instagram channel and tell them that I sent you.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I like it.
This is actually something where I feel like maybe I should. Well, I don't have any money. What am I talking about? But it's worthy of. If you have money out there, which no one has money, it's amazing. And Joe Biden's economy, that something like this is happening. It's almost makes you feel happy to live in 2023. Anyway, it just goes on like this. I guess that's another publication. What does that say? Spite. It's like their merchant. It's like, how much stuff do they have?
They're merchandising.
They had some green potion that they would give you at the box office that was supposed to turn you into a zombie, as I recall from the trailers for this.
Probably green Kool-Aid.
Yeah, really. So you have the mask, you've got the tiki wear, you've got glasses. Wow. Zombie glass. This is making your day, isn't it, Gary?
This is cool.
It's almost like you're dreaming, and then you're gonna remember when you dream and you ever find all these amazing things at a garage sale. It's like, I didn't even know this existed. Then it's like, this is amazing. Then you wake up and it never existed.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yes.
Collectors have dreams like that.
I've actually had dreams like that. I've had nightmares like that too, where I'm like, oh my
the
God.
nightmare is when you wake up. It's a dream. Nightmares also where you're glad, hey, everything is okay. But I'm still mad at that person for what they did in the nightmare, and you're mad half the day, and it's something they didn't even do because it was in your head.
You know what's funny is my ex-wife, my first ex-wife,
okay,
she would get mad at me because of something she dreamed.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, she's like, you did this and you did that, and you have this kind of feeling towards me, and I'm like,
I think that's
what the hell are you talking about? And she would say, oh, I'm sorry, I dreamt that.
Okay, Paulo's watching. Let's see. If the project doesn't reach its goal, you don't get charged. So you're saying that all of that stuff we saw may not ever exist. Those are just prototypes, like one-of-a-kind things. Is that how a Kickstarter works? Those things don't really exist. Is that what you guys think? Because you guys got to tell me. I don't know how Kickstarters work. Person to ask would be the Crypt Keeper of Castle Hills. He's always doing shows about Kickstarters that he's participated in. Do you have the Blu-ray box set of the Beast? Yes. Well, I have a DVD set. I'm not sure if I have a Blu-ray set. I might. I'll have to check.
What?
I don't know. The quality is amazing. How about Saturday nights for going live? I may do tomorrow afternoon anniversary show. I don't know. Saturday night's generally not very good, but my wife has got something going on tonight and tomorrow, so that's the only reason I normally don't like Oh, I'm also going on against the Geeky Puppet Show, aren't I? That's why all the regulars are either at the Geeky Puppet Show or Horror Mike. But I wanted to see the Flintstone stuff.
I've never
Because
seen
I
it.
figured if I wait till tomorrow, what if he sells all that stuff? Someone comes in with, Hunter Biden with billions of dollars from Burisma and buys all the Flintstone stuff. That's why I thought I'd better get on tonight. So it isn't just Horror Mike I've offended. It's all the geeky puppets. John Gores, what if Beast of Blood became so big we all become sick of it? Like, oh, that's normie crap. I don't think it's ever going to be normie crap. Normies aren't ever going to buy that Beast of Blood stuff. I don't think so, but
You're right.
a normie could never sit through those movies because I can barely sit through those movies. The trailers are a lot better, and they have brother Theodore doesn't he do the voiceovers in those trailers? And that guy's insane. Yes, the puppets are on right now, and I'm going to bed pretty soon. Yeah, he's like, the puppets are on, and I'm going to bed. Safe for now. Yeah. Well, who knows if the world will even exist by the time that Kickstarter is over. Anyway, look it up on Instagram. It's Beast what do you call it? _O_blood. Let's look at Bone Daddy's collection. What have you added? Lead Paint says it's a legit Kickstarter. Yes, those are prototypes, mock-ups, or one-of-a-kinds of some sort. Kickstarter funds are used to produce the products. That's how it's supposed to work. They'd have to have a lot of money to do all of that stuff they just showed. Oh, flip it to the side. And they've spent some money already with that photography and hiring women that actually aren't hideous to promote their product. Turn it sideways because the average woman's not going to. You want me to pose with a Beast of Blood blanket? You got to get a special woman for that. All right. So what's new in Colorado?
Oh, goodness. I actually didn't plan on showing you guys anything.
Oh, you don't have to. I don't want to put you on the spot.
I'll just show you some things that I recently got.
Okay. Move it where we can see it a little bit more. It's a Betty Boop mirror. Oh my gosh, red eyes. That's scary. Is it from the 70s?
Isn't that weird? I don't know where it's from, but I purchased it at a garage sale. Yeah, and I thought it was so cool.
Yeah. It looks like she's had a wild night with those red eyes.
Yeah. And then this.
Is it a book about, or is it a box of plush bears?
It's actually a book.
Oh, a book of collectibles. He was just showing a Flintstones book of collectibles.
Well, I didn't know there were so many.
Oh, there are people that collect those things like lunatics. Like we collect monsters. There are people that collect them.
I collect Coca-Cola items.
Yeah, but there's people into the polar bears. You're probably into the older Coke stuff.
Probably.
John says Betty Boop had a big resurgence in the 80s. Remember Spencer's having a lot of her back in the day. Yes. Also in the 70s, there was a brief resurgence. Even though people had never seen, people were buying that stuff in the mall of Betty Boop, but they'd never seen a Betty Boop cartoon.
They never knew who Betty Boop was.
Well, they liked her and they bought the stuff. The cartoons were impossible to see. Now you can see them all on YouTube free.
You know what's funny? I'm sorry, I've got the hiccups still. You know what's funny is my niece is really big into Betty Boop. And I told her one time, I said, did you know that Betty Boop used to be a dog?
Yeah, she started as a dog. Hey,
yeah.
I'm going to keep watching, but I've got to run downstairs, feed Drew, and I'll be watching the whole time. It'll take me about 2 minutes.
Okay.
But you won't hear me replying to you. So,
okay.
So entertain the audience with whatever you got. Entertain them. She's up.
I'm the entertainment. Yeah, Betty Boop used to be a dog. She had floppy ears and nose, and the separation between the lips. A lot of people don't know that. So, feel so embarrassed. I'm hiccuping. This is a book I picked up at the thrift store. The Secret Art of Dr. Seuss. Now, there's nothing naughty in here or anything like that, but just unusual artwork. Different. The Secret Art. Dr. Seuss had, I guess, a lot of different paintings that nobody knew about. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of different and unusual. He did make some I don't know what you call them, taxidermy trophy heads. He made one just different ones. A lot of people don't know about these things. And obviously, he made some artwork. He did artwork for
I'm back.
I want to say he did artwork for a pesticide, but I can't think of what it was. Hello.
Couple
You're
more
back.
shots of bourbon will chase those hiccups away, says Lead Paint. John Goris says, wasn't Dr. Seuss a legit shrink? I forget. I didn't know that. That 3D stuff is pretty cool, very surreal.
What 3D stuff?
I think that Gotham City has to go at 6 o'clock his time, which is probably
I'm
8
back.
my time. Are you the same time as Arizona, Mesa, Arizona time zone?
I'm back at 6. It's almost 6 right now.
Yes,
I'm
you got to
at
run. So, is there anything you want to? Because you got. I don't want to keep you late. So, what else you got that's amazing? I'll be on again tomorrow. I think I just saw a message that you'd be around tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I don't know how busy it's gonna be.
Yeah. What's been the big sellers this week?
They put all these masks up here.
Oh, you
Nice.
got some Munsters ones. Oh, so you're
Very.
stocked up for Halloween.
Yeah. The
Wow.
biggest seller. This was our biggest seller.
Oh yeah, people into that.
Predator Wolverine.
Is there like a new Power Girl next week or something? That are people excited about that?
There is a new Power Girl. Yeah, I think I showed you everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you wanted the fish.
Yeah. Those are cool.
You wanted the
Nice.
recipe.
Well, if you're getting rid of it, I'd rather take it than you put it in the trash because I'm like a
Yeah.
human trash disposal.
You want that and you want that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Harvey thing is cool. Yeah. What year is that Charlton one? What, it's a 25 center. I'll let that go to somebody else.
75.
Yeah, I don't want to be piggish. But yeah, your store is looking great. I'll make another dent in the hold pile at the end of this month.
All right, here you go. Yeah, I got your piles up here.
Yeah, I've been back at work, but I still have to pay property tax and this plumber bill that is constantly over my head. Because if I don't get the plumber bill paid off when it starts to get cold, I need that plumber to come back and help me get the heat going, because it's a boiler and you got to do something to the pipes when you switch from summer to anyway.
I put these masks up here, and I put this guy in here.
Is it starting to cool off there in Mesa?
Yeah, it seems like it. Oh, I started putting stickers all over my door.
Oh, okay.
I like that hat box ghost.
Have you? What episode are you up to of Tomb of Terror, Kevin?
I think only 7 or 8.
So you haven't seen the Moon Monster commercial yet?
Oh,
What episode are you up to, Gary? Did you order all of them? I can't remember.
I ordered a lot of them. I ordered a whole bunch of them. I'm trying to remember how many I have.
But is it?
You threw in
Oh, I think I threw in an extra one or the most recent one or something. I did. I don't remember.
Here, hold on.
It's like a bonus. Is it keeping you entertained?
Oh my gosh, I love these.
Okay, great.
I have Tomb of Terror through 7, and then you threw in 33.
Okay, I think I'm up to 35 now or 34. Oh, look at that mask.
Oh my!
This looks all like people that would vote for Biden. Oh, look, you got the Santa Claus hat on the Glenn Strange. That is so cool. With the Monster World cover underneath it. Man, if
somebody
I just
from your
happened to
show
stumble on your store, just
somebody that watched an episode, he saw that magazine and he called me and he asked me if I have one, and I told him I have a bunch of them, and I sold him one.
Oh, you were telling me that someone watched this show and called you?
Yeah, he's probably watching right now.
Is that the first time someone's actually said they heard about you on this show?
No, it's happened a couple times.
Oh, okay.
And this magazine too. I've had a couple calls and leads from this.
Is that the one with the ad? I don't have that one yet, do I?
I'm not sure.
Is that in my pile or do I have it? I don't even know what I've got.
You should have a pile.
But I mean, that one's in my pile, but not in my pile here at my house. It's still there with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one of my artist friends. He's gonna make me a spook show flyer or poster for the store.
Yeah.
I gotta design it. I gotta tell him what I want it to say and what I want on there. He's gonna.
Are there any old time movie theaters where maybe you could get people together and actually do a spook show?
I don't know. My friend does it, but he just plays like he just did Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. Look at that.
This thing glows in the black light really good. And it has
Where
like
did
little
that come from?
it has like little worm. Can you see that worm on that leaf?
I
Can you see that?
so.
It's like all slimy worm over there on the leaf.
Cool.
Who made that?
I have a couple of those myself, and I'm gonna add worms to mine.
Wait, is this something they sold at Target, or is this a real super high end
Oh,
thing?
this is Eddie's Monsters. His name's Eddie's Monsters.
And he uses vintage Maxwell House cans for it, huh?
I think.
Yeah, that's not the way Maxwell House looks now. That's like a 1960s design. It's all time specific.
Well, anyways, my friend, he puts on movies. He just played that movie, and then next month he's gonna do The Thing.
Dr. Five says that's how I found out about Gotham City Comics because of Hotel Orloff. But Dr. Fives, have you been into the store? Do you live in that part of the country?
Oh, look at this, you guys! You guys got to get these. This is the best creature figure I think they've ever done.
Well, how many do you have of that?
I've ordered 2 cases because look at this thing.
Well, how much is it?
$35.
Nice.
Okay. I'll take one. Do you want one, Gary?
Yeah,
You could buy 3 and put a different head on each one.
Well, I'm not rich like Hunter Biden, my idol.
One of these heads, I saw a review on it. One of these heads, you can articulate the mouth.
really
Yeah.
cool.
Why would you want to articulate the mouth? That sounds a little deviant. Let's see. I wanted to work with actual worms in some of my stop motion animation, says John Goris. Got a compost pile good for it. Gonna wait till spring though. Plate's full. Oh yeah, John, you're working on animation for Halloween. Halloween is like almost now in a month. How are you coming on that animation? You want to come on, John, and talk for a minute, or you don't have to? I don't want to put you on the spot. Oh, look at that. Shit. I mean, shoot. Got to keep it family friendly. That's pretty cool.
Oh, and if Captain Strangelove is watching, or he might be over at Horror Mike's if he comes back.
He's a Horror Mike viewer. I'm probably being blacklisted from the comic book community. What is this? That's the coolest heck. It's got blood, a head with blood. How much is this thing?
Yeah,
They're 55. That's what I was trying to tell Captain Strangelove because he wanted to. He was curious about this.
How many do you have of that?
It said they're 55. It's more than a NECA, but they don't make these. They don't make a lot of these. These are Super 7 Ultimate.
nice.
Do you have enough that you could put one in my stack?
I only have one. I only have one, and I was waiting to hear.
Oh, you're letting Captain Strangelove have first dibs.
Well, he wanted to see he didn't really know what it was. I don't think how big he was.
Okay. Well,
it's not like one of those little reaction figures.
Have you seen the sideshow ones?
I think those are really big, right?
Yeah, the sideshow ones were released back in like 1990s, something like that.
If he's watching here, look at it. See, this is a reaction. Watch
Kevin,
that.
can you get another one of the Metaluna guys if Strangelove buys that?
I can try. See the difference?
Oh,
that's
shit.
real. He's way bigger.
Yeah.
So it's pricey, but it's.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get it.
That's nice.
I was surprised. Everyone was got really upset at the price on that. It is high on the George Wilson book, but I thought everybody.
There's a lot of pages, though.
Yeah, I know. It's just the economic times, It's like but I don't know. That's probably what books go for now. It's so ridiculous.
I mean, let's look at an older hardcover.
Because when a comic book costs upwards of $10, a big hardcover book, that seems like that's what it would cost, but it does seem ridiculously high.
Remember when comics were only 20 cents?
Let's see, this hardcover is $75.
Oh, for one of those Marvel things, yeah.
moly.
It's probably the same. It's probably the same size.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Man,
remember
you could probably buy almost all the Secret Wars, well, except for the one with the black suit for less than $75 in the original comic books.
I remember buying a magazine when I was a kid for $3.
Yeah, yeah. Heck, I remember buying magazines for 40 cents.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
here's John Goris is here now. Hey, John, how you doing? How's the animation coming? The Halloween animation? Are you frozen?
I think I'm on the full screen. There we
Okay.
go.
Well, you are, yeah. John, can you hear us? Oh, your mic is not working. Somehow we can't hear you, John.
Here, I'll show you these while he's fixing his mic.
Oh yeah, this is some of his promotional material for his cool animation. You got to go subscribe to John Goris on YouTube like immediately. He has the coolest cartoons. If you just watch all of his animation and just watch it one after the other for hours, you'll have a really great Saturday afternoon tomorrow.
How do you,
I think your
how do you spell
microphone
his,
is muted.
how do you spell
on
his
your
YouTube
end.
channel? Is it
John, you
JOHN?
gotta unmute your mic if you can hear us, because I see it's muted.
How do you spell the last name so we can look up the YouTube channel?
G-O. It's on the other side. R-A-S. See, he's got his name on the other side. Turn it around.
No, it's not on there.
It was on one of the ones you showed. I swear it was.
No, I write them on here.
No, it isn't.
So I write it on here, and then people can look them up.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah.
Otherwise, if you type in any of this, it doesn't bring them up.
Dr. Five says he's going to subscribe now. Yeah, it shows your microphone is muted on your end. Well, I heard something's happening. I hear some electronic noise. We're still not hearing anything.
Does he know sign language?
Here we go.
There. Okay, good. All right.
All
we
right.
are.
Fuck, man. It's been a while, and it's like there's too many buttons to push in this world.
Yeah.
You know? Anyhow, yeah, I got some sketchbooks if you want to like some momentary diversion here. I don't think you've seen any of these.
The last one I saw was that really cool Elvira sketchbook.
Yeah.
Did you guys see his Elvira sketchbook?
I saw some of it.
Okay. I don't know where to go. I'm gonna go to John Goris for a minute. Are we keeping you late, Kevin?
No, I'm just getting ready to close down right now.
That's really good.
You like that?
That's really good. It looks like wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just doing kind of like abstract sort of stuff.
No, it looks like it's an actual published book to me.
Is that your
That's
what's that?
artwork. He just fills up
Is that your-
sketchbooks.
is that your artwork?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's just some close encounters of the third kind thing.
Oh,
going on
he
there.
sent me one of his sketchbooks. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've been doing these just because this guy I was trying to like. I guess this is like Chow Yun Fat, right?
I was thinking Jim Jones at first.
Jim Jones, yeah, it could be Jim Jones too. It's possible. Let's see, what's kind of good one. Here's a classic.
Nice.
Here's some classic.
John.
Yeah. What's up? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought someone was saying, "Hey, got a question for you."
Wow.
That's neat.
Yeah. Oh well. Hey, thanks for letting me show them. These are virginal books, man. No one's ever seen this stuff.
Wow.
So.
Did you send the Elvira one? You said your sister?
Oh no, I've been thinking about doing that. I don't know. I might just keep it myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a on again, off again relationship with my sister, so I don't know. I usually send her something, a couple things a year, whatever. Sometimes she's pissing me off though. She's a like a Biden supporter, so.
Oh, okay. Well, all you got to do is
I like the
just
way
color copy some, or on a scanner, some of the pages. You can make your own greeting cards. Look at that. Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'd love to have color copies of some of these things.
Yeah, I could do something. I could figure out something.
Cool. How fun.
That's
Yeah,
neat.
these sketchbooks, I usually try to like keep them just kind of like free form and not like get too like illustration-y about them. But then I find myself getting like really illustration-y about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I say illustration-y, I mean like really getting into like kind of detail and painting and everything. And I always mean not to, but it always winds up happening.
This looks better than any children's book in the last 30 years. Is what do you use? Do you use colored markers, paint?
Yeah, I use color markers. I use washes. I use acrylics. I'd like to get into some collage type stuff. You know, do some like copies from like old comic books, and then do kind of like cut out figures from them and put them on like different backgrounds and such.
Cool.
I just haven't gotten around to it. Most
That's cool.
like when I can't animate, because when I'm just burnt out from it, I'll work in these sketchbooks or try to start another one.
Is the animation, is it hard on your back or neck?
No, I do it mostly standing up. I have a stand-up setup here, so it's more like just bad on my brain, just my sanity.
So you have the table with the animation models up high?
Oh, well, when I talk about animation, like the thing I'm working on now is kind of like a fusion of stop motion and just flat stuff. The flat stuff I do in Flash, in the Macromedia Flash program, which is it's an old program, but it's vector based, and I mix that with 3-dimensional stuff that I'll do, and that's a basement operation because you need to spread out and set up lights and everything. So the thing I'm working on now, I'm gonna shoot for a Friday the 13th drop date, because I believe there's a Friday the 13th in this month in October, right?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so I figure that's a good time. I could stretch it out even more, except I'm just like really sick of it, and I'm really like coming to the end, and I'm just.
How long is this animated piece that you're gonna put up?
Oh, it's short. It's like I don't know what. It's like 2 minutes and 7 seconds or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I took a little bit of Tubular Bells. Not the famous track that we are all familiar with from The Exorcist, but another piece of that album. And it'll get copyright stricken, but I don't care. Whatever. I'm not monetized anyway. So,
what if you were to take all of your ghost tanks and string them together in chronological order and make like, what would you have, like a 30-40 minute feature, you think? And then you have another series about mutants. If you put all those together in one film, I think it would be really cool to
Yeah.
create longer pieces with all, because when you watch all of your stuff one after the other, to me it's cooler than you know, when I was a kid, whenever heavy metal came out. I mean, it's just it's just nonstop. Have you ever tried watching a lot of your stuff all in one sitting, or you have trouble
No,
watching?
I haven't actually.
It becomes hypnotic, and it's just nonstop destruction and exploding heads, and
yeah.
it's so much fun. I did that one because I was recording it all onto DVD, and I was putting all the ghost tanks together in order as best I could figure it, because there's some that are like, seems like they're little extra bits that aren't officially numbered in the series, but I try to put them in the right spot, and it's really neat all together. Man, that's somebody's microwave.
This is a good one. Oh, I kind of like this one
Yeah.
with the hand. A girl and brick wall. Oh, this is kind of weird. Kind of a critter hanging down.
Yeah.
A crab with a bone. Oh, here's the drink song here.
Oh, wow.
Actually kind of jealous. I want to do that kind of thing with my artwork.
Yeah, do it.
Yep. You
That's right. You're an amazing artist too, that you make all those signs and things.
you just
Oh, that's Kevin locking up his store. That's what we're hearing.
These are kind of fun things to do. There's this YouTube channel I follow called Kings of Horror, and they sometimes show like old horror movies. Those are usually the good ones, of course, and then they show like recent horror movies, and those are usually like awful. But I try to watch it. You know, when something comes up that seems like I might possibly be interested or in the mood for, I'll make myself these like reminders of like, you know, watch this stupid thing on so and so a night or whatever. And those are kind of fun to do, because it's like you gotta like kind of like really just sort of bang out the information. You know, it's kind of
Hey,
like
my phone's probably gonna cut out. I think it's
All
fine.
right. Well, we'll maybe see you tomorrow there, Kevin. Thanks for showing us that cool stuff. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I always wanted to do I've been wanting to do, I can't incorporate it now because I don't have the time or the energy, and everything is sort of set. But I wanted to do some kind of like a stop motion thing where like you have like a really nasty looking zombie kind of coming out of like a coffin sort of thing, but as like a stop motion. Kind of along the lines of like, you know, Michael Jackson's Thriller, that sort of a vibe to it. But yeah, there's no way of working that into it right now because it's the new thing is just pretty much. The new thing is like pretty much like 99, well, maybe 97% there. And yeah, I won't take too much longer here. Let's see if I got some. I'll leave you with a good one. No, this is a good one. At least I think.
wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you. All right. Well, I won't take any more of your time with that silliness.
Oh, you can hang out if you want, but
Yeah, I'll hang out a little bit.
it looks like we've got against us Horror Mike, and he's got Captain Strangeliffe announcing his big Halloween show. So this is really that's why we got very sparse viewers. I was just looking there. Captain Strangeliffe is on live over there. So
Yeah, how many views does he have right now?
Oh, I didn't really look to compare 14, but it's
Okay.
really, this is not good. This is kind of like it's not good for me to do my live stream
Crossing
Mike.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not good, but I was just eager to see all the stuff that Kevin was telling me he had, and
Yeah.
anyway, I've been apologetic about it all night, so maybe he won't get too mad. But people can watch the stuff later.
John, I gotta say, your artwork is amazing.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have any other books to show us of art?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's. I'll grab something.
Yeah,
here.
I'm still.
I'm just amazed by your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a book for you. I think
His drawings.
no. This it has some drawings in it from the films, like storyboards and such. But no, I got to read this. I think I might have read this like years ago or something. I forget if I did, but I bought it for $1 from the. Bought it for $1 from my local library. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Here's some Ghost Tank. Speaking of
Oh,
Ghost
nice, man. That's better than any comic book cover that comes out today. Let me say something to Kevin, who apparently still watching.
Yeah.
Captain Strangelife's on over at Horror Mike. So if you want to talk to him in the comments section about that Metaluna mutant, that's a good way to reach him. Because it might be 2 weeks before he watches this show, because there's a lot of other stuff to watch besides this crummy channel. Look at that.
Dang.
Yeah, if you guys subscribe to John Goris's YouTube channel, you can watch cartoons about this skeleton that just kills people indiscriminately.
I kind of like this one because it's just it's very no nonsense, and
Yeah.
I feel like as though I pretty much captured the motion.
Yeah.
But here's some more nonsense.
Is this recent or is this older?
This is something I did like a year ago, and
Okay.
recently I picked it up and started messing with it and finessing things here and there, just out of boredom.
You put the date you started and the date you finished on the front or back of the book?
I'm not always good about dating things.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's no dates on this. I think I did this like last year, and like I said, I've been kind of going in and retouching things here and there. So, yeah.
Wow.
So at one point it's down in the basement now, and I'd have to dig it out and be a whole thing. But at some point I got to show you the figure. I made like a Ghost Tank figure for like reference point purposes.
Uh-huh.
And it's is it like stop motion ready? It kind of almost sort of is. Like I could do some stop motion stuff with it. Because it does have like good bendability to it, and it's like structurally pretty sound. But anyhow, it's a funny looking thing. I got to show it to you someday. But
Yeah.
Is that what it looks like?
no, it just basically looks. Well, yeah. I mean, it looks like a skeleton. I took like I guess it would be G.I. Joe sized. Like was it like 1.5 foot? And it's an anatomically correct model.
Yeah.
And I put the helmet. I kind of had to construct like a little helmet for him, and give him some toy guns, and I had to make some boots for him. But that's it. And it's like wired. It's wired in such a way that it can like move around and such. So, but it's fun. It's fun. It's funny, and it's kind of fun looking. And I should really dig it out because I need some ghost tank strength in my life.
Would one of those old GI Joe tanks be to the correct scale with it?
When you say one of the old GI Joe tanks, I don't really know what scale those would be.
Well, I guess they're the scale with the original '60s GI Joe. I've never.
I don't know. I never had any GI Joes
Okay.
when I was a kid, but no, it's like it's big. It's like like I said, like like
Okay.
it's like the size of my arm here, like my forearm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. That should be on display, not just in your basement.
Yeah.
Most of the GI Joes from the 70s were like 12 inches.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Let's see if I'll leave you with one.
I don't think did they make a tank for the 12
I
inch?
could have sworn they did, but someone might know in the chat.
I like this one. I'll leave you with this one.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I kind of like I like the negative space on this.
Are you gonna keep doing Ghost Tank episodes, or are you done with them?
I don't know. I gotta see where my muse takes me next. I think I'm actually not. I think I'm gonna go more with the robots mutants universe because it's just more unknown to me. It's more of a frontier, and I can kind of do kind of more like anything. I can kind of make any kind of weird looking thing, and it doesn't have to look like a human form, and it doesn't have to look like a skeleton per se. So my imagination needs to sort of bust out and do something kind of more crazy looking. I think a lot of the robots mutants stuff that I've done isn't crazy looking enough. It needed to be crazier looking. That's the thing I'm gonna try to go for next. Anyhow, dude, I might just check out.
One suggestion. Hold on, let me give myself the screen for a second. On your channel, this is what it looks like. You guys, you need to go and subscribe. John Goris. But see, you've got videos, and you've got the what did I just do? You've got like the robot mutants, and you got the ghost tank stuff. I just got off of it. What would be really cool, I think, is if under playlists, it looks like you don't have any playlists.
Yeah.
If you could make a ghost tank playlist and have them all in chronological order, and a robot mutant playlist. So people could click on that playlist and watch it all like a movie. I would love that myself.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. It's on my. I'm going to put it on my to-do list.
Yeah, and then you have all those music videos. You could have one playlist for all your music videos.
Yes,
it would be because otherwise, people. When I was trying to put all the ghost tanks together on my disc, I had to. Okay, here's another ghost tank. Then I'd go past this bunch of videos, and I'd get another one, and it would make it more user friendly if you did that. That would be.
I hear you. It's a good idea.
That's a quick way. That's an easy way of kind of halfway making them into a feature without actually having to edit them all together.
Right.
Anyway,
I hear you. I totally hear you. I've never made a playlist before, so I hate having to learn new things. That's my problem.
And I meant to thank you. You sent a postcard about a couple of weeks ago. I've lost track of time, with a cat.
Yeah,
that really neat.
That's my sick cat.
Yeah, every time I get a postcard, it goes in I have a file I keep. That one that you did where the monster's reading the magazine, that was amazing.
Oh
That
yeah,
was that was so cool.
I forget kind of what that looks like. It's kind of it's yeah.
Yeah,
That was fun to do.
I'll dig it out and show it on a future episode. But
Yeah.
I don't want to hold you all night. You got stuff to do. Like everyone wants to go watch Horror Mike, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out Horror Mike.
All right, take care.
All right, ciao.
Oh, Gary, you've got like the side of a Kiss pinball machine up there at the top. It looks like.
Yeah, it is the side of a Kiss pinball machine.
Is that really the side of one, or is that something you painted?
No, I wish it was. It was something I downloaded.
Oh, okay. Oh, turn your camera sideways. Get the
Sorry.
full widescreen cinematic.
It was something I downloaded, and let me see if I can show you.
Man, I don't think that was there before the last time we saw your
No,
place.
that's
Yeah,
right.
that was a blank stretch of wall. Now you've got a little Kiss shrine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that is new because I remember to the right of Spider-Man was nothing.
Yeah, you're
that's
right.
great. That's great.
No, the Kiss pinball thing was something I downloaded, and I had it printed from. I'm just trying to think of the name of the place.
Hey, Micah, it's nice to see you're watching. We, if you watched the beginning of the show, he got in a Jetsons comic, a Gold Key Jetsons comic. It's got a kind of a nasty stain on the cover, but I don't know if it's one you have. Rewind, and I said, Micah might want that one. And he got in some Flintstones and Jetsons, a few comics, and some memorabilia, and that's why I did the stream. But that's at the beginning, and I'm really feeling guilty because I'm on against the Geeky Puppets and Horror Mike, and Captain Strangelife's on Horror Mike, but I don't know. I'm breaking all the internet rules about going on against your friends. But anyway, you were telling us where you got the side of the Kiss pinball machine.
Yeah, I got it printed off of Poster Burner.
Oh,
if you go to posterburner.com, they make amazing posters. I'm sorry, I'm having hiccups.
That's all right. What an amazing wall. What's the stuff to the side of the Kiss gold albums? Is that
over there?
Decorative? Just the decorative stuff that looks kind of Native American. Oh, it's got skulls on. Oh, it's a skeleton. Oh, I see.
I got those at the dollar store.
Yeah. You know, Gene Simmons is going to be at that Famous Monsters convention that James Warren's going to be at.
Really?
And and Ozzy Osbourne and his whole family are going to be there.
I would love to meet them.
Where
is this convention?
Let me look it up. I just was seeing it on Facebook. Because James Warren was saying, "I will be there." I type in Famous Monsters. I get Famous Monsters Pizza. Do you know about this place?
No.
Let me give myself. I think it's in Indiana. I don't remember. Famous Monster Pizza. It's a whole pizza place that's got Famous Monsters covers all over the wall, and they show monster movies.
How fun!
They used to use the Famous Monsters logo. It looks like maybe they don't do that anymore. Probably someone threatened them.
They probably had issues with copyrights and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they never went after Danzig, who completely stole the font. But I guess when you use the actual name, let me look it up off of Facebook just from Google. It's famous. I guess it's Famous Monster. Although I could have sworn when they started the restaurant about 5 or 6 years ago, it was Famous Monsters with an S.
Yeah.
Images. It's in. Where did it say it was? It's in Decatur, Indiana.
Indiana.
Closes at 10 o'clock tonight. Let's get photos.
Let's go, Gratu.
I don't know how far away this place is, but hey Siri, how far is Decatur, Indiana from rural Retreat, Virginia?
Decatur, Indiana is about 439 miles from rural Retreat, Virginia by car.
Well,
I don't think we're going to go in
it's
there.
only 6 hours and 46 minutes. Hey Siri, how far is Decatur, Illinois from Colorado?
Decatur, Illinois is about 948 miles from Colorado by car.
It's only take you 13 hours and 18 minutes, and it's light traffic between where you're at, Decatur, Illinois, according to the AI Vixen.
I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Gene Simmons will be there to tell everyone to get emanated. I don't know if we're allowed to say that on YouTube yet. I think it's okay now, but
Get
didn't
what?
used to be. Huh?
Gene Simmons will be there to say what?
Oh, Gene Simmons was like making these statements that anyone's an idiot that didn't get this. You know, he's Howard Stern was doing the same thing. It's just basically a big proponent of the thing in arms, because YouTube doesn't like it when people talk about things.
Oh,
because
we don't like
they get funding from.
We don't like to say that word.
No, even back when it used to seem like doctors were good people. I didn't like those because I don't like getting those things for anything, Yeah. And in fact, I had an indoor cat, and the vet gave it a rabies vaccination, and that cat was an older cat, but the cat was about Pete's age. Pete's still around, but he never got the rabies shot, and that cat got it, and 2 nights later she passed away. I mean, or maybe it was less. It might have been about 24 hours later. So it was definitely that. I mean, you could be able to say, "Oh, that's not science. It wasn't that." No, why does she need a vaccination if she's never leaves the house? Maybe in this house with sometimes bats flying around, maybe there'd be a reason. But back in Arlington, Texas, there was no rabies.
Didn't you have a bat in your house?
Yes, it was flying around my head like I was in a Dracula movie a couple of weeks ago, but it went away, whatever way it got in. And then there was a bat about a year ago, and I got that out of the house by trapping it and letting it go. But
well, I remember your wife saying something about a bat being in the house.
Oh yeah. Well, she saw it,
and it was recent.
Your mic was cutting out.
It was recent.
Yeah, that was about a month ago. Yeah. It was flying all around the main living area, that big giant room. It was kind of getting close to my head. And it came kind of down, and Alan the cat was jumping up to try to get it. It's like, that might be a cat, but what's the chances that it's rabid,
That's funny.
But anyway, I don't know.
That's hilarious.
But anyway, so
I had there was a bat. Sorry, I keep having hiccups.
That's all right.
There was a bat.
A while there.
I'm not having a very good time with this. The only way I can seem to get rid of it
is being scared.
It sounds bad.
I think if you get
But-
scared, so all I have to do is look in the mirror and the hiccups go away.
The only
Drink
way I can get
water,
rid of it,
that's it. What are all the other?
no, to throw my finger down my throat and make myself gag,
What?
and
Now, that's not a
that's
pleasant way to get rid of hiccups.
nasty. No,
No,
No.
I would rather just have the hiccups.
yeah, but it works.
Oh, okay. We're teaching everyone lessons about life tonight.
I'm retching and
Normally, you just have to
Having
turn the
dry
show
heat?
on. It should cure. Let's see what other competition we have here. Horror Mike, is he still on? He's still live. And
I'm
The
sorry, I
people-
didn't mean to talk about something unpleasant.
no, that's all right. Some of the people that watch this show are on there, like Michael Taylor and yeah.
I don't mean to talk about things that are unpleasant, but hello.
No, it happens to all of us, Let's see.
Ooh, I just realized I have something that
Oh, turn the camera.
relates,
Turn the camera sideways.
relates to the comic book world.
Okay, turn the camera, cinema scope style. Okay, what do we got? Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine 2 and then Wolverine 3.
Are those poster size, or are you just super close to every comic book?
These are actual comics.
Oh, okay. Oh, they look like posters.
No, I'm
Oh, you got Tomb of Dracula #1, or is that a replica?
it's a replica. I wish
Yeah.
it's a facsimile.
Yeah, I don't remember if I got the fake Tomb of Dracula #1.
This
Hope
one
I
helps
did.
the real thing.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
I love that cover. The artwork on that by Mike Plug.
Yeah, he was great.
He was
He was a student of Will Eisner. If you look at Mike Plug's artwork, especially women's faces, you can definitely see Will Eisner's style there.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
His stuff was really good. I'm sorry, I keep
Nuts.
hiccuping.
That's the mouth.
Horror Mike's talking about someone named Gary. There's someone named Gary watching his show. Let's see, who is that?
Me.
Yeah. Oh, Gary L. Carlisle is the Gary watching that show.
I wanted to show you those two.
Yeah, that's neat. Anything else new?
I'm sure there is, but
So you've been working long shifts.
yeah, I have.
When does the Christmas season start ramping up for you guys?
Oh my gosh, probably about November.
Okay. Do you have to work extra long shifts when that happens?
Yeah,
I would imagine. He works in
12
an
hour-
Amazon center.
12-hour days and 5 days a week. Can you believe that?
Well, at least that's more money. That's the
Yeah.
good side of it.
That is the nice side of it. I'm sorry, I keep hiccuping. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I don't even notice it. But oh, did you get that Trump coloring book, or does he still have it there in Arizona?
I think he still has it there in Arizona. I haven't purchased anything from him in a while.
Oh, okay.
I should do that because he's been so nice about it. He hasn't said anything.
He still has it because I remember he was going. I was, I remember seeing it when I was looking at stuff in my pile. It was in the next pile. So
Yeah, Kevin's a nice guy. I really like him.
yeah, his taste is impeccable.
He's a decent guy. Sorry. Trying to make my phone.
I got up to 600 subscribers because Todd E. Walnuts. You need to subscribe to Todd E. Walnuts if you haven't.
You got 600 now?
I think I'm
oh
up
my
to
gosh, that's
614.
wonderful.
I was at 595 or 596, and just in the last, I think, week, it went up that much just because he tells us he's got a lot of subscribers.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, subscribe to this person, and that was great. And then the Crypt Keeper of Castle Hills, Memory Crypt of Castle Hills in San Antonio, he did a almost 4-hour long show as like a salute to this channel. And he basically did the show showing the kind of stuff I show and talking about growing up and where he bought all his stuff. Like I talk about the stuff where I got
salute
stuff.
to your channel?
He's let me show you. I'll show you his channel so you can
Okay.
You can, if you haven't subscribed to him.
You did a salute to your channel? That's wonderful.
Well, yeah. He's a friend. And we also, I never met him personally, but he's like a year older than me, and we grew up. Well, the first 4 or 5 years of my life, I was in San Antonio, but then real formative years, 3rd and 4th grade, we were back in San Antonio. And that's when I really got more into comic books and discovering Planet of the Apes and Star Trek and a lot of things that were really important to me. I was just into the monster comics. And then when I was in San Antonio, 3rd and 4th grade, that's when I discovered the superhero Marvel comics being really neat too, instead of just the monster stuff.
Isn't that funny that when I was a kid, probably about 10 years old, was when I really discovered monsters and comics and all kinds of things.
Okay, name changes you found out from Toddy Walnuts or from Memory Crypt? Probably Toddy Walnuts, yeah. Well, if you like Toddy Walnuts and if you like this channel, I'm sorry I get a little political. Shouldn't be talking about things that they don't want us to talk about, like the V and stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, I am a science denier. But let me get myself full screen for a second. This guy is someone you need to subscribe to. It used to be called the Comic Crypt of Castle Hills, but he changed it to Memory Crypt of Castle Hills because he's kind of like me. He doesn't want to just pigeonhole his channel to only talk about comics. He'll talk about concerts he went to and sports events he went to. But if you go back in his channel a few episodes to, I think it was his memories of going to a Kiss concert in '85, the UFO flying saucer comics from Gold Key. But where is it? This show here, things from the Crypt show for Orloff. He even puts me in the thumbnail there. It's like a stream that's 300. It was September 15th. He put it up. It's 3 hours and 45 minutes long.
Things from the crypt show for Orloff.
Anyway, he's a cool guy. Everyone should subscribe to him, to John Goris, and people need to. Oh, Castle Hills, and everyone should subscribe to Gary here, Bone Daddy. I've been telling him that he needs to start his own actual shows. I think you did one, right?
Yeah, I did.
But I think now that you've got this new setup, that you should do some shows from there that aren't just live stream, that are actual.
Yeah, I should do more.
Yeah, there's that Planet of the Apes cool stuff behind you, and
Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes.
yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
Anyway, so
I should show more.
but yeah, I think you would be a great addition, because a lot of the great YouTube people don't do shows very often anymore, and some have completely stopped. So any new people, I think, would be very appreciated.
Well, I'm gonna do when I get this entire room exactly the way I want it. It's gonna take a while, but
well, what do you want to change?
all the crap that's everywhere.
Now I've got hiccups. I just got hiccups, man. I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah, I really did.
You caught them from me.
Maybe it was just one.
But no, there's things that I want to show, but I want to show in a nice way.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you just want to make the way that they're organized better.
Yeah. I mean, I could show you all kinds of things. I mean,
well, I mean, there's some of your stuff is displayed so perfectly, like the Darth Vader collection, that I don't think there's a way to improve it. You should show that for people that have never seen your place before.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And then you just added something to your Edgar Allan Poe collection too, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I had. Can you see him?
Yeah. Well, are you talking about which one is the new piece?
The bust.
Oh yeah. Where did that come from?
I bought it online, and it's kind of funny because he's got. I don't know if you can see it. He's got like stitches on his forehead. I'm not sure what the deal is with that.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't. I've never heard about any stitches on his head.
Isn't that weird? But I know my Edgar Allan Poe display has changed a little bit. You can see I've got a embryo.
Yeah.
Two embryos, actually.
For those of you that are uninitiated, we call Funko Pops embryos. My wife and I started doing that, yeah. And apparently Gary is doing it now too.
Well, I mean, one is Edgar Allan Poe. The other one is Vincent Price.
Yeah, well, who's a lot of times associated because of the 60s AIP movies.
Yeah. Well, you can see Vincent Price is holding a cat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. He's holding a black cat.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Which which it is. Sorry, I keep having hiccups.
Do you have
Uh,
anything to drink?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
non-alcoholic. I mean,
Well,
just a glass of water should knock it out.
hopefully. But yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
I feel so embarrassed.
Oh, please. So,
Hopefully, that water will help.
and then also, I don't know if you know about this, Gary, but Graphic Man put up a video just a little bit ago, a couple hours ago. Let me give myself full screen.
Yeah.
And he went to the house of his friend that's, I guess, in Missouri, who's a monster collector.
Nice.
So if you go to Graphic Man's channel, it's only had 56 views. It was put up 6 hours ago. So, well, that's a good number of views for 6 hours. But
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, what I mean by it's brand new. Return to Joe Morton's Haunted Library, a Graphic Man escapade. So this guy's got a great monster collection. He just doesn't have YouTube access. He's like someone that wants to live in the pre-internet world. So he can't watch himself on YouTube, but he's got an amazing collection, and that would be he'd be a cool guy to have on.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I have a friend who's like that. He doesn't even like cell phones.
Yeah, there was a news report. There's a new iPhone that's coming out, and they're saying, is this thing radioactive? And it's like, yeah, these things, I a lot of times I'll carry this in my pocket, and I don't think that's good. It's a lot of, I think there is I know that it's bad to talk like this with the thing. I mean, I know that, and that's obvious. And my brother used to work for the phone company, and he said, yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to, talk on speaker. You don't want to because you're microwaving your brain. And the newest up-to-date iPhone, there's a controversy about the amount of radiation. Of course, they say it's completely safe, but then they used to have ads on in magazines and on TV. 9 out of 10 doctors prefer Terryton cigarettes, or Camel cigarettes are the healthiest cigarettes that all doctors approve of. So those of you, that was science back then. For those of you that trust the science, it always changes. You could trust the science. They used to drill holes in people's heads, and that was the accepted science.
Yeah.
So I've learned to not trust politicians, doctors, just about everybody that talks is not telling the truth. But
I remember seeing Lucille Ball talking
she
about
smoked a lot.
how the health of cigarettes was Camel cigarettes were healthy. And didn't she die of?
Well, there was a cigarette company that sponsored I Love Lucy. Yeah, if you watch her in the 60s on the later Lucy show,
yeah,
it's like, hey, I talk like that. I mean, it was not an attractive female voice. And, and that's what happens. I mean, they used to tell, when my dad was in high school, he was running track, playing baseball. The coach said, yeah, if you smoke, you'll get winded sooner. That's what they thought the dangers of cigarettes were. Well,
Yeah.
you just get tired a little bit sooner. It was so all these people in my dad's generation, which he was in high school in the 1940s, all the movie stars were smoking. Everyone in the movie theater was smoking, and there was billowing smoke going up, past the projection beam, and everyone smoked everywhere. It was just like chewing gum. And, because they don't want to cross the tobacco company,
No.
and you just look where look for who's making the money off of these man-made. First of all, you've got a man-made problem, and then you instantly have a man-made cure. Wow, it just happens that they already have the man-made cure right when the new man-made variant starts. It's like, wow, gee, that's sure convenient. Thank you, Mr. Science. How many billions of dollars you gonna make? Oh no, they give it to you free at CVS. Yeah, but there's some you think it's really free. No, it's billions of dollars are going into people's pockets.
Yeah, it's billions.
Um,
It's amazing to me how we have billions of dollars going into that kind of thing.
but we're not supposed to talk about that kind of stuff.
Oh,
But sorry, I'm the one that started it.
so then we
So
get into religion and politics.
yeah, you're not supposed to talk about those things, but that's about all I talk about. I used to respect that, but now it's getting to the point where they're so intertwined because all the people that seem to be on the other side that's all they do is go out and worship Moloch. And when you're up against Satan worshipers who are trying to kill you, maybe you need to talk about politics and religion because they're politicians that worship Satan. Maybe they're the ones that came up with the slogan, don't talk about politics and religion, because then people might wake up. And of course, if someone becomes too popular waking people up, then all of a sudden, let's find someone from 20 years ago and that says you did something, and look what's happening to Russell Brand, to it's amazing what
there's definitely something wrong with
the world.
today's world and today's politics and today's internet.
Yeah, but what happened in Maui was just nature. There's nothing to see there. Nothing. It's just completely normal.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. My gosh. So, yeah. What are some other good websites, internet sites that people can subscribe to?
I'm not really sure.
Let's see.
Having hiccups. I'm sorry.
That's all right. If anyone's there aren't many people watching, but maybe they'll watch later. Everyone make sure that you're also subscribed to Graphic Man, because a couple of weeks ago, he had 485 subscribers. We were doing the show. I said, hey, everybody that's watching, because there were like 30 people watching, make sure you subscribe, because, he's so close to 500. He's at 485. And then later on, I looked and he was at 484. And I'm going, oh, shoot. Me recommending that people subscribe caused some SOB to unsubscribe. But that person, someone resubscribed. So I thought I better stop recommending people to subscribe to people, because it's like it causes them to go the other direction. But seriously, if we could get him up to 500 subscribers by midnight, that would be great.
That would be cool.
All of you guys that came here from Todd E. Walnuts, if you could subscribe to him too, he would be up. That would be the boost that Todd gave to me. We could give to him. He's a really nice guy. He's just super. He's like the nicest guy in the world. He does these wonderful videos, and every Wednesday night he does this show called Four Color Fossils. and it's on every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Central, and I recommend that.
I really like him. He's a decent guy.
Yes, he's very nice, very nice guy, very nice, very godly. I mean, he's like a biblical scholar.
Really?
He's written a bunch of books about the Bible, but they're fun books. They're not dry reads. It's a lot of fun, but he's not like making it's very serious, but it's done in a way that, I mean, he's great.
Really?
Nice guy, nicest guy in the world. He's visited here. He came here, a little over a year ago with his wife.
Seeing an episode one time where he was there.
Yeah, there's an episode somewhere back about a year ago where we're together down in the living room. You know what I hate is Spirit Halloween stores. I haven't been into one in a few years because they're not. That's not the way I look at Halloween. That's not the Halloween I knew as a kid. It's like a bunch of fake people hanging from hooks with their intestines hanging out and stuff.
Are you talking about like Spirit Halloween?
Yeah, Spirit Halloween stores. It's just all gore stuff. I like gory movies, but I think Halloween should be more kid friendly. To me, where is that? Back here. Shit. This is more Halloween to me, Casper.
Yeah.
It's just not.
We didn't have those kind of stores.
Yeah, I prefer the old 5 and dimes, Wilco, Woolworth, Kmart, TG&Y.
Woolworths?
Huh?
You remember Woolworths?
Why wouldn't I remember Woolworths?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, Woolworths. When did Woolworths go away?
Stuff.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Woolworths. Yeah, I mean, my memories from the 70s. I remember TG&Y. That might have been a Southern thing. Maybe that was only in Texas.
I've never heard of them.
Then there was a place called Ben Franklin's. There was another place
I
called,
remember them.
There was Woolworth and Wilco.
Woolworths used to have just the amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Imagineering makeup and?
Yes, I do. Yeah, with the really cool
scar
70s
stuff and
Yes,
vampire blood.
That was great. Do you have a bunch of that? Yeah, I think my wife just got a 15-minute break.
Oh yeah, all the stuff that your mother hated.
Yeah, and didn't they make tubes of blood too? Vampire blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna run because my
I remember getting scar stuff and vampire blood.
It was the greatest. I'm gonna run, Gary, because my wife's got a 15-minute break from work. I want to talk to her on the phone. And if are you working tomorrow afternoon?
Run.
Are you working tomorrow,
my friend?
Are you working tomorrow? We're getting a weird internet split.
Yeah, there's a problem here.
Are you working tomorrow?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do a live stream.
No, you're gonna do a live stream tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe about 1 o'clock after the comic book show with Dr. Silveridge in the morning. I might do a 600 subscriber party thing. So if you want to pop on tomorrow, mid after, I could send you a text message if I do it if you want.
Please do.
Okay.
What time are you now?
Oh, it's 9:17 here. We're a different time zone. It's Central Time here.
Okay, yeah, you're 8. I'm 8:17. You're
Okay.
9:17.
Yeah, but I'm going to run and go talk to her and just in the live stream, and we can talk tomorrow.
Okay,
All right. So
sounds
take
good,
care.
my friend.
Take care, Gary, also known as Bone Daddy, and take care, everyone out there in YouTube land. And I'll try to have a show tomorrow night if you guys want to pop on. So I will end this and take care, everybody.